Does your game feels too hard to beat? Or the things you are trying to achieve feels impossible? Well, then you should treat your game like a job. Please let me explain. Hello, fellow underdogs. Have you ever heard people complaining about games becoming too much like jobs? Almost like working is an intolerable activity. And they are kind of right, but it's only because they are not working at a job that is suited for them. At least that's what American psychologist John Lewis Holland proposed. According to Dr. Holland, people have 6 types of interests, and every job can be defined as a combination of them. His model is called Holland Codes. Holland Codes is a model for classifying jobs into job categories. That way, people can choose jobs that are suited for them. But what are these types? They are called realistic, investigative, artistic, social, enterprising, and conventional. Realistic types loves mastering complicated and precise tools. Investigative types excels at jobs that requires processing information. Artistic types are excellent at jobs that requires creativity. Social types are filled with joy when they are interacting with other human beings. Enterprising types loves decision making and risk management. And conventional types feels at home when their jobs can rely on calculations and structures. Now every job focuses on one of these skills. We are gonna call these core skills. Then we combine them with 1 or 2 skills to create enough value to overcome a task. They will be called supporting skills. And depending on the job, you can create sub-jobs by adding another skill. We can call these as role skills. And finally, any remaining skill can be used to gain an advantage, but they are only there to give you an edge when you are already good at the important skills. We should call these skills trivial skills. Let's look at software development job as an example. Core skill for a software development job is conventional skill. Because software development mainly relies on calculations and structures. Then you need investigative skills as your supporting skill to process information. So you can choose the best structures to solve the problem. But it doesn't stop there. Because not all software developers should become a full-stack coding geniuses. Yes, if you are a realistic type, you might wanna become that person. Because realistic skill will make you interested in how your hardware or software works. But if you are a social type, you might become the one who communicates with the clients. Or if you are an artistic type, you should become a software designer and find the best approaches. And maybe you are an enterprising type, which might make you the next Steve Jobs. Whatever path you choose, you can always get benefit from remaining skill sets as well. And once you understand the skills that are required to get your reward, you can decide whether that job is a hard one or a fun one. Same is also true for video games. I want you to think about it. A job is a challenge that gives you a reward if you can complete it. We can say the same thing for video games as well. They challenge you with a task and if you can complete it, you are rewarded. If that's true, can't we use Holland Codes for video games too? Games that rely on character movement and accuracy uses realistic skill. Ones that have bunch of information relies on investigative skill. Games that gives you a bunch of tools to craft your own way uses artistic skill. Multiplayer games or games that make you manage NPCs relies on social skill. Games where you have to make game-changing decisions favors enterprising skill. And games that allows you to make plans focuses on conventional skill. They can be the core skill that your game requires. Then you can add one or two skills to define your game's genre. If your game have distinct roles like Holy Trinity, you can use role skills to customize your experience. And finally, any remaining skill can give you an edge when you are trying to achieve your goals. So if your game is feeling like a job, it's because you are playing the wrong game. Or at least maybe the wrong role. Now, when trying to achieve your goals, defining what skills you need is extremely important. Because it will define what you need to do during your entire journey. Whether it's video games, jobs, or anything you are trying to achieve. From my perspective, Holland Codes is a good place to start when defining the skills you are going to need. And you can start experimenting with your favorite game right away. Define the core skill, supporting skills, and role skills if there is roles in your game. If your skill set doesn't matches with what is needed, figure out a way to use your trivial skills. Once you can successfully do that with your games, you can do it with any challenge you are going to face. And yes, it might take a while to reach your goals. Because this is a journey, and I wanna join yours if you allow me to. For that, you only have to like, subscribe, and click the notification bell so my videos can easily reach you. In our next video, we will go deeper into realistic skill and the types of challenges that we can use it. But until then, you can watch this next video to understand what we are doing in this channel.